Hey, thank you so much for having me, Sarah, everybody here. Yeah, like she said, I am a stoner and a construction worker. You can find us on any job site across America. A lot of people believe that Mexicans built America. It was actually us, so represent, right? So as a construction worker, I feel like I have a lot in common with prostitutes, and drug addicts. You never see old heroin addicts, though. What's up with that? I'm trying to figure it out. We'll figure it out one day. Yeah, I think I have a lot in common with prostitutes. We both get paid for our cum, sweat, and tears. And we both get stuck with these degrading nicknames. Like some ladies of the night are referred to as candy or sugar, but my first job site, they call me dwarf cunt. I feel your pain, sugar. Luckily, I have some self-control when I'm at work. Not so much when I get home, though. I get real stoned. I get my hands on a bag of chips or a big old booty. I just no, until there's nothing left. I leave nothing on the bone. It's crazy. I think I'm a cool short dude, though. Like if I were from the Shire, I'd be a hip hobbit, right? Because I listen to rap music. It's good stuff. I actually think I look more like Frodo if Seth Rogen made a stoner version of Lord of the Rings. Right? They call me Elijah Goods because I got that dank fire from the Shire. We get smoked out. Right? I was wondering though, do old folks still eat ass? Right? Push that diaper off to the side? Depends, I guess. There's one benefit of sticking to the back porch. Can't get stuck with kids, thankfully. But I think kids are great. Actually, I'm thinking about adopting a teen to split the rent with me. Times are tough. Not too good here. So, from construction, I got some bad hearing, similar to one of my favorite musical artists, Beethoven. One of my favorite quotes from him has to be, "What? Huh?" He was the original Little John. You know what I mean? Giving shout outs because he couldn't hear. I like a lot of musical artists. I'll do another impression for you. It is not a fucking game. That was Frank Sinatra. I worked hard on that one. So I saw that Sarah's dressed up like a fortune teller. I love it. When she gets home, her husband's gonna turn her into her little fortune cookie. Right? My buddy Dom, he drove me out here. Good looks. He's the banana. You can tell he's a good banana though. There's no brown on him. I love this guy's Tim Curry costume. It's very realistic. I say dumb things sometimes. I was thinking, you guys ever practice where you're gonna save the cops when you're doing something illegal? I was rehearsing it back and forth in the parking lot the other day. Like, no, officer, I have no idea why it smells like pot. Skunk in here. Where am I going? Your wife called, she needs some pipes fixed. I'm a construction worker. That wasn't too smart of me. I'm not the smartest, the biggest, or the funniest around. One day I'll figure out just how God blessed me, though. We'll figure it out one day. I got blessed with this smartwatch. I thought that was pretty cool. I get to keep track of my steps. The other day it popped up a little message like, way to step it up when I hit my step goal. What a sweetheart. But it has that same quirkiness when I'm a lazy piece of shit, right? So every time it hears a bag of chips ruffle, it says, saturated fats for a Saturday fatty. Got me. On that one. I can't even jerk it with this little jerk on my wrist. It dialed 911 because it thought I was having a seizure. Those paramedics looked like they lived in Pompeii circa 79 AD. They were covered. I regret nothing from that moment. I do have one high school regret, though. That has to be not killing myself while people still cared. Right? When you're out of your teens, nobody cares. That headline reads, adult white male, blah, blah, blah. But when you're young, they'll doll it up like you weren't dunking Oreos and Mountain Dew, cranking your hog 10 times a day while playing Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. So that was a little bit awkward. I know I'm slightly awkwardistic, suffer from awkwardism. Yeah. Best example of that has to be last December. I was going up to the mall trying to get some toys for my adopted teen. And a really nice Asian man passed by me. He said, Merry Christmas. And I got so nervous, I said, Happy Honda Days. What a dummy. I think that if I wasn't so awkward, I wouldn't need these dating apps, but it's true, I use the dating apps. I'm getting a little offended, too. They got these specialty apps, the J-Date, the K-Date, the Grindr. Nothing for a short Italian guy like myself. So I'm gonna corner the market. My new app's gonna be called It's a Me. It's gonna be for all the people who look like they should live in the sewers. I'm still wondering too, like, what are you supposed to do when you meet someone in public after an orgy? I haven't figured it out yet. What's the proper etiquette? You just give them the silent bathroom nod and keep going? Or do you stop and reminisce over highlights? Dude, you got your arm back! It was all the way up that ass! You're a legend, you little animal. I did have a couple good Tinder dates. Like the other night, I got the best blowjob of my life. It was amazing. So I just want to say, if any ladies want to try and beat the champ, got $5, says you can't do better. Right? Maybe 10 if they have an ATM. So I think dating is an adventure. My ex texted me recently. She said that she was maturing, had her third eye opened. I said, that's nothing new. That's one of the reasons we broke up. I'd be more impressed if you keep that shit closed. Especially when I'm out of town for work, right? We broke up for a few reasons, but she was fat, so I'm okay with it. She did have these humongous boobies that I miss, however. You know, anytime it was hot out, I'd ask her how the humidity was, and she'd usually tell me the girls were swimming. I was wondering, how do porn stars blow off steam after work? You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure they blew it all when they were working. I bet you there's still some jerk, spends 8 hours in the world's hottest puss, comes out saying some dumb shit like, is it Friday yet? This asshole tastes like a Monday. Speaking of assholes, I have to thank my fellow comics. I look up to a lot of you for many reasons, the biggest being my height. It's difficult being this short. You know, I went to the bar for a drink. She asked if I needed help finding my parents. Come on, it's not even alcohol. And no, I can't find them either. I think back when kids all started singing facts, Snapple should have made a commercial immediately. They've been dropping facts for like 100 years now, right? And that leads me to my next point. I read a headline that said, track star dies in childbirth. I thought, that's awful. You know, childbirth was the one hurdle she couldn't overcome. Facts. So I think that's about it for me, guys. Thank you so much. You've been lovely.